Today in this video, I'm going to be spending 100 days in Minecraft with guns. If you haven't seen the first video, go watch that before you watch this. It'll explain some things. Now let's get into it. We start right back where we left off on day 11. And my goal for this video was to get a gun. And I decided on the Glock 17. But to get that, I was going to need a lot more materials. So I went down in the mines and I started gathering some ores. When I came back up, I did a little farm work. And I started working on a creeper farm, because to get these guns, we're going to need a lot of gunpowder. Well, at least I thought so at the time. Now, looking back, I realized I didn't need that much. But yeah, I worked on that until nighttime, and then I went to bed on day 11. I woke up on day 12 refreshed and energized and got to work on the creeper farm. After I finished the farm, I went down to the mines and I started mining again. By the time I made it to the surface, it was already nighttime, and I went to sleep on day 12. On day 13, I spent a tiny bit of time finishing up the farm, and then I spent the rest of the day just deforesting. Day 14, I did a tiny bit more deforesting, and I was so close to getting a gun, I just needed a few more resources. So I went back down to the mines, and while trying to save some time, I ended up falling and having my first death of the series. It was okay though, I just went back down and grabbed my stuff. And while I was down there, I saw a slime, and I got a few slime balls. I also got my first actually mined diamonds. Came back up and went to bed, excited for the big day tomorrow. Then finally, on day 15, I was able to craft my first gun. Looking back on it, I realized I ended up crafting the Glock 18, not 17, but it's fine. But there was one problem. I didn't have any ammo, and to make ammo, I needed gunpowder, so I went back down to the mines again to find some creepers. I wasn't very successful either. I only killed like 2 or 3, but I did find a ton of iron and some diamonds. Came back up, it was nighttime and raining, and I went to sleep on night 15. On day 16, I was able to craft a little bit of ammo, not very much, but it was enough to hold me over. Since I had so much iron available, I decided to craft a full set of armor. Later that day, I was thinking of something to do, and I thought I wanted a dog. So I set off and looked for one, and eventually I found one, and he ate every single one of my bones. I was really tempted to kill him, but I remembered there was a skeleton spawner right beneath me, so I decided to jump down there and turn it into a bit of a farm. After I killed some skeletons, I went back up to the surface, found the dog, and I was able to tame him. I don't really know what I should name him yet though, so leave a comment down below. What do you think? Not much else happened that day other than some chest management, and I went to bed on day 16. I kind of spent the entire day of day 17 working on this little doghouse. Don't ask me how. I don't really know. Also, can we take a second to talk about how good these inspect animations are? Like, this is Minecraft. Anyways, day 18, I wanted to build something, so I decided to build something to cover up the creeper farm. But to build it, I needed to go tough mining. Working on the house, I came across this guy, and I decided to get my first kill with the gun. We're just gonna watch this clip play out. It's kind of weird how many bullets that took. I kept working on the building until nighttime, and I went to bed on day 18. I'm gonna be real, I know this building looks terrible, but I just needed to build something. But yeah, I spent the entire day of day 19 working on that, and then I went to bed. Day 20, I added the nether wood to the top, but I didn't have enough to finish it, so I just kind of took a break on that. And to end off the last day of this episode, I decided to go hunting since I got my first gun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video was a lot shorter than the other one, but just not really much happened in these 10 days, other than the gun, of course. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.